It's not that I don't trust Cole to do his bit, you understand? It's that I don't trust the Empire to show any of us any mercy if we get in their way.
Welcome back, Sid.
Damn blighted bilge.
Is everything all right?
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's roses.
The lake water doesn't agree with it, then?
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, that slurry'll keep eating away at the timber like young Tech does our lemon tarts. Suppose a coat of pitch might stave off the rot for a moon or so, assuming we had any pitch, which we don't. Not any bloody more. Doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him.
Of course, Obolus. Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland.
Well, I'm glad some... To make pitch, you need pitch now. And it just so happens...
Sounds easier than felling. Easier than felling a forest, I said. The trees don't have teeth.
All yours, Torgal.
Can't imagine Obolus needing any more than this. Time to head home. Enough of
What happened here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
I'm sorry, Cid. We were too late. The Imperials have already left.
If they hurt Martha, they'll have the whole rest to answer to.
They've killed my bearer. I demand recompense.
Oi, look sharp!
Hey, good to see you, Cid. What? The soldiers who did this are long gone, I'm afraid. We're doing what we can to treat the wounded. Are any of you hurt?
No, they didn't come this way. Thank the Founder.
Best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
Let's get you to a physical.
Cid? What said you'd be coming?
I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials descended like a storm. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got help.
Any idea?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowa.
To the...
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Cid.
You do the same.
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
Anything catch your eye? That all, is it?
Finish with that long. Back, Cid.
Well, did you find me some wax?
Find is one way. I'll go.
Yeah. Same as me old man.
Imperials.
We're best off staying where we are for now.
Oi, look sharp!
If those horses touch an hair on Martha's head, I'll kill them all myself.
It's over! Ramu! Kill! Wait! It's over!
Look. Up ahead. Martha, are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields?
The bastards caught wind. The Abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds, poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
Black Shields. Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one Order of Shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
It seems a step too far, even for the Empire.
Get him! All yours, Torgal.
Are we too late?
There might still be someone inside.
No.
Damn it. I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offence.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long. Is that all of them?
I think... I didn't see the abbot. He may...
Found her.
The abbot...
The bearers died protecting him. Calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. Rosaria will never be saved. Unless we save her. Tell Mother to beg Cid's aid.
Cid, where are you?
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive. He's gone.
We've laid the abbots with the bearers. They didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix Jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting.
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see.
Spotted us, Torgal? What am I saying? Of course it has. It's a floating eyeball. No.
Try not to move. You'll only make it worse.
Thanks for heeding the call.
And they called themselves our countrymen.
All yours, Torgal!
Guess we're all ready. Too slow. Nice try. You didn't see that coming. That must be the bridge. So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about me.
All right.
I feel good, boy.
Best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
No one survived then?
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Cole said you cast their remains. But it should have been me.
How?
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the rumours started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on village. I assumed it was all just nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
And picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need if those Imperials think they can come in here again and... Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
We can stay longer.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up.
If you don't mind, Sid, I'd like to stay here with Martha. Just until she finds...
Martha's a stout soul, all right. Anyone else will be out cold after all. Try not to move. You'll only make it worse.
Oi! You there!
You handy with that? Of course you are. Now, question is, are you willing...
Chocobos.
You heard me right. And not just any Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see.
Chocobos.
It's true. Why, they saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday. Well, go on, then. There's...
Where can I find...
I saw him cut across the way over yonder. Trottens, you saved Whiteheart and her flock. You hear me? And don't worry.
I'm sure I...
And good luck to you.
Whiteheart. That's quite a name for a chocobo. A white feather. I thought Ambrosia was... Speaking of brave birds, looks like they went that way. These chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
We got you cornered, Feathers. You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone...
Not around here, they were.
Oh.
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her.
Piss off.
All right, then. You're safe now. White Hart, I presume. Do you know her, boy? That scar. It couldn't be. Ambrosia. It is you. You survived. And you found yourself a flock.
Oi! Is it over? I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh, and the whole...
Thankfully, they did.
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think... though I dare say she'd suit a fine... Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Well,
Oh, no, sorry. I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right.
What is it, girl?
She wants her master. Told you.
Is that it?
What? Oh, stay. Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed.
Ah, a few scraps of leather's the very least I owe. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. Don't you worry. You hear that, White Hart? You've earned... You... That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my car on the road...
Must have been my dub.
Oh, must have been, eh? Oh, that'll be the Anyhow...
You take care of your flock. I'll call you when I need you. You deserve a rest.
Ready, go? Yeah!
Whoa.
But at least we won.
Come on.
Faster!
You deserve a rest.
Give me thunder! You're finished! Go for it!
Be safe.
Over here!
Where's Gav?
I hear there's trouble.
But none of the curse breakers have returned.
Ah, Clive! How I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
While the two nations beat their shields, the rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the Mother Crystals. Four Mother Crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rosfield.
Lord Byron Rosfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait, Rosfield. And you're a Rosfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune. Along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
What are we waiting for, indeed?
On autumn's breath, ill tidings born, an erstwhile home in twain are torn. Now in his path fell shades abide, pray let them not impede his stride.
I think it's all right to touch him. Those men didn't hurt Martha, did they?
Is it business or pleasure? Go on, then. You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that. Is that all?
You look like you could do with a drink. The usual.
Back, are ya? What do you want? Anything else?
That room's as ragged as goat's locks.
Your uncle always seemed a kindly soul, if a little eccentric.
Finish with that log so we can call it a morning.
Almost.
So Martha's all right.
Yep. Others.
What's the matter, Nectar? The hunt board? It's where the Cursebreakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later. Right. Well, the people of Valisthea are going through a lot already. What with the Blight and the war, the last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them on top of everything else. Then perhaps I can. I don't think so.
Oh, Clive!
The Patron's Whisper? Does that mean someone else is taking...
Oh, no, that's still me. I still catalogue every item that arrives, in addition to... Business is busy. Still. Words are immortal. Come to claim your just desserts? All yours. Here you are. Come again. I may have more for you.
How are you doing? Oh, same old. So... Oh. And Sid? He's still with us. Here you go. Always something in there.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you. Best of luck out there, Sid.
And how may I assist you today?
How may I help you today?
Of course.
Here you are.
Very good.
That broom's as ragged as goat's locks.
I hear there's trouble in Rosaria.
It's not the ether.
Won't be long now, Martel. They'll try your apples soon enough. Sid, I am...
Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah, it's just... well...
It's good to know that something of the old hideaway still lives on.
Martel's pride and joy. It was a sapling when she rescued it from the rubble, but look at it now. I took it on, you see, after she... well, after she died. And not only is it ready, it's actually tasty. Sweet as you like, in fact.
Impressive.
I thought this first harvest could go to the curse breakers. You couldn't take them some, could you?
It'll be nice being the bearer.
Oh, she always had a soft spot for that lot, see? And what's that? Here you go. Martel apples, they're called. You hear that, Martel? Today's fine.
How much water can a flower drink? Did you come through the forge today?
And you say Sid built this place?
So Martha's all right.
Yep.
You two look like you could use something.
Martell.
Weren't she the girl?
Of course she was.
Aye, and brave as a bane might. Remember when she ran back into the hideaway to collect them trees when Titan had...
These aren't those. She'd have been proud, and rightly so. A gift from the...
Blimey, these take me. Old Sid was the only one who could stomach the thing. He'd nab 'em right from the branch, made Martell livid. Not that...
That sounds like this. Planning on keeping that lot to yourself. Hang on. I'm glad to see someone carried on what she started. Reckon she'd be happy knowing all her heart. Clive, tell the lad down in the back.
Well, you can...
That was the last of the apples. I should head to the backyard. Pass along everyone's regards.
That room's as ragged as...
I hear there's trouble in Rosette.
Curse breakers. They were clearly very...
They remembered her. I suppose she was very kind. She put everything into her work. She wasn't going to rest until we had... When she died, I named a sapling after her.
And through you.
I didn't do anything.
By the way, Otto's expecting some of your crop.
Of course not. I'll see. They like your fruit, Martell?
This tunnel here pulls the black from the lake water and renders it cheaper. You'll have to ask Mid if you want to know how it works.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Come on.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
Yeah!
Thanks, Cal.
All yours, Torvald! Get him!
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never...
Quiet, you!
Jill.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all for the transgressions.
Of course, your lord.
What business could the Black Shields have of...
Then they must be.
You fancy dancing a gallows?
Welcome, stranger. I reckon that's fair. I'll find it out, good home. I reckon that's fair. I'd pay more if I could. I reckon that's fair. I'd pay more if I could. Fare you well?
Excuse me, but what was all that?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There've been attacks on the garrison. The Empire wants answers, and what the...
Don't they just...
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay... You'd have to be dull as a sack of stone.
We're going hunting for outlaws. How'd you like that, boy?
There was a time my husband might have stood up to those men. Though back then...
Word is, Port Isolde's closed her gate.
Run along now. Before one of the boys.
You seen them?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. At least I think there was a Black Shields.
Was this the first time they visited?
What do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. If only we were. I might have turned him in and become a Black Shield myself.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know. But we need to find out. Greetings, friend.
I know that.
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strange... I speak for the people of this village. You are to leave Amber...
May I at least...
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us... The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But some might call it submission. But if it will spare this village will not become...
Then we shall be on our... These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate...
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, but other than Martha, a new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield...
Perhaps.
Run like the wind. This pass will take us through the mountains.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
Straight home now. Ever since the Apology, we've seen more and more of these echoes.
What do you think is waking them? Did the Mother Crystals collapse?
I have an idea. You're not going to like it.
Get him! All yours, Torgal. Get him! Stay down!
More of my mother's men.
Ready, go?
You deserve a rest.
Fly, Ambrosia. This should be fun. Go for it. Get him! All yours, Torgal. There's a good. I'm hurt, Torgal. To me, boy. Go for it. You're finished.
Blood, Clive.
And still wet.
You were told to stay.
The Black Shields.
You know who we are. And why then? We owe you our thanks. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome.
Say that again. I'll show you the true shield of Rosaria.
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
Find something, boy. Death.
Found her.
This was my mother's doing.
But why? Why would anyone?
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Oh, Clive.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it. We should go.
Yes.
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isil.
We're approaching Buick Bridge. Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith. Back to the stables, Carl.
Didn't happen to come by way of Old Hill, did you? Saw some Imperials clad in black making for the docks just the other day. The next morn, you couldn't see the sun for all the ravens.
But I did, Mummy. I could hear him shouting from down the road.
Hutch, no. You didn't hear nothing.
They tell us there's a curfew, but then refuse us passage back to our homes.
Passage to the provincial capital is restricted to Imperial Army personnel.
They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
I'm hungry.
The Empire would have us live in the Deadlands.
Don't go thinking you'll find refuge in the houses outside Port Isolde. The place is a wretched hive of thieves and blackguards.
Come on.
Run like the wind.
All right. You deserve a rest.
This one.
It's over. Stay down.
Ready, go?
The Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better. Time to fight.
Ogle, kill!
That's the main gate. And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
Let us pass! My children are starving!
Have mercy.
Voice-riddled dogs they are! You can't ignore us forever!
Let us in, or we'll die on your doorstep!
Better out there than in here!
More than enough for
Fuck off! Hang the chinless bastards! Those crystals belong to us all! I said, where were you, filth? Back to your stall! Cut you down where you stand! Destroy it!
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in.
I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in... Was that the only way?
Officially, yes. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the Lazarus. We'll find...
Do you think...
As long as it is abandoned.
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for.
Good girl. Run like the wind.
This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
Not abandoned, then.
Oi! Visitors!
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out. Not.
Fire and flame!
I've only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died. Huh? Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us. Founder, it really is you.
It is. So wait.
We can speak inside.
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But We've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye. The foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord. But in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And, since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
Sir Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge.
Then so do we. Make ready. This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves Shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that. Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And we at yours.
So, Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
I suppose we owe you our thanks. You spared us when you could have just as easily sent us to the mud.